Have you ever had one of those days where the quietest place in your house is your bathroom? Hi, I'm Laurel and welcome back to my channel. I share my wellness journey while following the pillars of WW, formerly known as Weight Watchers. I follow WW Green and I've lost almost 60 pounds in my wellness journey. If you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our community. Today I want to talk about WW staples. We've all heard some of the best staples that you really should have in your house whenever you start WW. Unsweetened almond milk, fat-free Greek yogurt, chicken breast, 647 bread, salsa, Premier protein shakes. I agree. These are staples. In fact, I wouldn't have success without them. In fact, the discovery of 647 bread was a game changer for me. I was constantly telling myself I couldn't have sandwiches or I couldn't eat carbs. And that's not true. You absolutely can. And now you can have more sandwiches. I do truly consider these WW requirements. When somebody new starts in our workshop, we rattle off all of these to every single person who comes through that door. But I don't know about you. I can't just survive on chicken breast and vegetables. I love those things, but I can't survive solely on those things. It's fine for a while, but it gets boring. Believe me, I tried it. I ate chicken breast and grilled vegetables every dinner, and I burned out. Burning out on those things actually led me to binge on the things that I was craving, the things that I wanted. This isn't my first rodeo with Weight Watchers. I've done it before. I've tried other weight loss plans, and for me, restriction is what led to my downfall on those plans. I'd do well for a while, but then I would start to miss things and feel deprived and backtrack and then fall off completely, then gain the weight back plus some. Eating only chicken breast and vegetables and brown rice made me lose my inspiration and my momentum. And eventually I quit and gained all of that weight back and then some. So how often do you tell yourself, I can't have that? Without the things that I want to tell you about today, I would be saying that too. I am a bit of a foodie. I can't survive without cream sauces and gooey cheese in giant bowls of pasta anytime I want them. Yes, you can absolutely plan for these things, but you shouldn't feel deprived in the times that you need to conserve your points. So let me share with you some of my favorite WW-friendly items that you may not have considered before. I follow green, and all of the point values for the things that I'm listing will be green. The first thing on my list is Velveeta Shreds cheese. Now, you may not be calling that cheese. It can be a little processed. Just a forewarning, many of the things that I'm going to list aren't whole foods. I've tried the whole food diet, I've tried restrictive eating, and that just doesn't work for me. I need to be able to eat whatever I want. Velveeta Shreds come in a few different flavors. We usually have original or cheddar in the house, but there are others. 1/4 cup of Velveeta Shreds is 2 points. I will often do 1/8 of a cup for 1 point, and 1 tablespoon of Velveeta Shreds, which comes out to 7 grams, is 0 points. So you can make some eggs or make some egg whites and put 7 grams of Velveeta Shreds on top of that, and it's still 0. I feel like it's lower in points than low-fat cheeses, but it melts a whole lot better. To me, Velveeta really is the melting cheese. That's the cheese that I use when I make macaroni and cheese. It makes a fantastic grilled cheese. And also, Velveeta makes Velveeta slices. For the Velveeta slices, it's 1 point for 1 slice, 3 points for 2 slices. Another staple that I always have in my fridge and is always on the grocery list the second we run out are the old El Paso sauces. We have zesty ranch and creamy queso. 2 tablespoons of this sauce is 1 point. Honestly, it's the lowest point creamy dressing that I've found. It's delicious on chicken, on salads, on a spoon. It's good stuff. Another sauce, or I guess a brand of sauces, are the Ghughes sauces. We have a couple different types of barbecue sauce, and Steve, my WW coach, told me about this sweet chili sauce. I put that stuff on everything. all of the Ghughes sauces that I have used are 0 points. A recent discovery of mine is Laughing Cow cheese. I have been getting the Asiago flavor. It is 1 point per wedge. This stuff is delicious. It actually comes out to be lower points than low-fat cream cheese, not lower points than fat-free cream cheese. I tend not to use the fat-free cream cheese because it melts a little weird for me, but Laughing Cow is so good. I used it in this What I Eat in Day to make stuffed peppers. They were delicious. So Laughing Cow is now one of those things that constantly goes on my grocery list. You will want to check your app because each flavor does have a different point value. I like the Asiago. It seems to be 1 point per wedge. I haven't checked how it scales, but it's so full of flavor. If you found any value in any of the things that I've listed, please go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below letting me know the most surprising WW friendly food you've found. I'm always looking for new food recommendations, and I bet you guys are too. So earlier I mentioned that I can't live without a giant bowl of pasta if I want one, and it's true. If I want pasta, I need pasta. I can't dance around the craving of pasta because every time I try to dance around the craving, I always end up dancing back to the craving. So why don't I just eat that craving first instead of all of the other points that led to me finally giving into that craving? My current favorite pasta is carbonara egg noodles. There are a couple of different flavors. I believe there is a lemon pepper, a roasted garlic, and a traditional flavor. 2 ounces dry of carbonara pasta is 4 points. 2 ounces dry of regular pasta is 6 points. This stuff doesn't get soggy if it's overcooked, nor does it get soggy when refrigerated and reheated or in soups. A lot of the lentil and red bean and chickpea pastas will disintegrate in soups, or when you freeze and reheat them. Carbonara doesn't do that. This stuff is wonderful. I actually buy it by the case. I have it linked in the description below of the case that I get from Amazon. Carbonara pasta, 4 points for a bowl of pasta. Pair that with some 0 point marinara sauce, you've got yourself a meal. But you need sauce on that pasta. Granted, I love a good buttered noodle. I'm almost 40 and buttered noodles are still one of my favorite foods. A good portion of the sauces that I make have a similar base. It is a bizarre base, but I like to use McCormick country gravy on everything. 1 serving of McCormick country gravy, this is an instant powder, 1 serving of it is 1 point. If you follow the instructions on the package, I get it in a giant bottle. I'll link that below too. 1 serving makes 1/4 cup of gravy. You can actually stretch the water that you add to it. I've stretched it up to a 1/2 cup and have still gotten a consistency of gravy that I love for 1 point. The best thing about this is you can build on it. Put a little bit of gravy in 0 point marinara sauce and now you have a blush sauce. Or put a little bit of soy sauce in your country gravy and now you have a Chinese brown sauce. I do plan on filming a video showing you many of the sauces that I make with McCormick country gravy, so stay tuned. If you want to be notified when I post this video, go ahead and hit subscribe and click the bell icon. That will send you a notification every time I upload a new video. So not only does McCormick make a 1 point country gravy, they also make a 1 point brown gravy. So now you can douse anything you want with 1 point worth of gravy. I didn't forget about dessert. How many times have you told yourself, I can't eat ice cream anymore? Well, that's simply not true. You absolutely can eat ice cream. My absolute favorite ice cream, which actually tastes like ice cream, is Nyx Swedish Ice Cream. More specifically, the cookie dough flavor. They have other flavors, but this one is my favorite. 1/2 cup, which actually comes out to 70 grams because I weigh it. 1/2 cup is 2 points. The whole pint is 10. So even if you sit down and finish off your whole pint, you're only 10 points down for it. The birthday cake flavor is actually 8 points for the entire pint. This stuff is amazing. I have eaten a lot of ice cream, and this stuff tastes like the real stuff. But sometimes you need to put that ice cream on something. My favorite dessert ingredient is Pillsbury sugar-free yellow cake mix. I use it to make fruit cobblers, poke cakes, and mug cakes. This stuff is wonderful. It seems to change in the app quarterly, but right now 38 grams is 3 points. Keep an eye out for an upcoming video where I show you all the things that I use this for. Well, that's all I have to share with you today. Thanks for joining me in my bathroom. I really appreciate you stopping by, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye! In fact, I wouldn't have any success without them. There's a cat back there, isn't there? Oh! Get out of there! Hey!